New at 6, there are only 116 days left until Christmas, but if you think that's plenty of time during a pandemic, think again. This comes as Vice President Kamala Harris has suggested that shopping for toys for Christmas might be a supply chain challenge. CBS 4's Hank Tester reports that buying early for Christmas might be a smart move.
Shopping and you notice items or brands you usually buy are not available or out of stock?
It's COVID, but also it's because of just the volume coming through. And so they can't process them as quick.
COVID and demand choking the supply chain, and then the wake-up news. Vice President Kamala Harris in Southeast Asia. She's discussing the supply chain and saying, if you want to have Christmas toys for your children, it might now be the time to start buying them. And why would that be? Heavy dependence on Asian manufacturers and shipping infrastructure, it's now slowed.
With COVID-19 paralyzing ports, these huge Chinese ports, the volume of containers we need to sustain us for the Christmas season will not be here.
Christmas Palace, Hialeah Gardens, where Christmas is a year-round business.
We have to order a year in advance. We order for the following season every year in October and November. We start receiving our goods May and June, which probably 75 to 80% of our goods are already in.
But Jimmy operates other businesses dependent on the supply chain. The story? Well, the cost of a shipping container to transport from China has increased tenfold.
I have other businesses that we are suffering with the container shortages, the worker shortage. Now 3 of the main ports in China are closed.
According to a new Gallup poll, 60% of Americans say they haven't been able to get a product they wanted due to a shortage triggered by the pandemic. And more than half have experienced significant delays in receiving something they ordered. In fact, 70% of Americans have had at least one of these issues.
Like Port of Los Angeles, Port of Long Beach, which are our largest ports in the country, they have over 30 ships off the coast, and they're just waiting to be unloaded.
COVID and demand has impacted the workforce from Asia right to America's doorstep.
There's just a lot of delay because of COVID.
The root cause, cheap and reliable ocean transport, allowed manufacturers and food processors to shift their operations to Asia, where there's inexpensive labor and materials. Critics say it's time to bring production back to the U.S. mainland. Hank Tester, CBS 4 News.